about to take me for a drive in, I mean, what is this?
This is the AutoHaus Hamilton Group 4 911.
I want to put the full harnesses on. Is that the key? Yeah, I think it's fun. When there's a harness, I get really overexcited.
I'll drive faster. So.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a sort of a project car, an AutoHaus Hamilton project car.
Yeah, it's basically a tribute project car. There's a massive cafe racer society sort of movement in Australia, a bit like the Cars and Coffee all around Europe.
Sure.
And it grew and grew, and we thought, well, let's make a real cafe racer. So with our sports car racing heritage and our doing all of the restoration work, we thought we'd combine the two. So there's some race IP in this, race car IP in this, and there's some just nice restoration work.
Amazing.
Combine the two together. We call it a cafe racer.
Okay,
It does spend a lot of time on the track. Not necessarily competitively racing. We just do track days, borough days, and then it spends a hell of a lot of time going to coffee shops and
just hanging out. Yeah, it looks mega, and you guys might hear a lot of blowing going on. That's because it is unbearably hot, isn't it?
Really hot.
I think we both regretted wearing trousers today.
We didn't do very well there. I think it was 35 degrees today.
Wow. Okay.
We're driving an air-cooled car with no real air conditioning.
On that, air-cooled, we're 35 degrees.
Yeah.
Any tips? Because I think I have driven an air-cooled, but I honestly can't remember. So, is there a sort of knack, especially when you're somewhere so hot, to try and keep it cool?
Not really. No, just drive it as normal. We've got slightly larger oil coolers on this.
Okay. Just to try and help.
Yeah, they do. They possibly run a little bit hotter at this time of the year, but they still work. Yeah, they still work. They're not great in traffic.
No, I can imagine.
Not great, but that's more to do with the fact that the clutch weighs a ton. You know, getting in and out of the gears is a bit
clunky.
Agricultural. I mean, this car's got some really nice mod cons on it.
Oh, it's got a beefy sound to it.
It's got a good sound.
It's got a beefy sound to it.
There's a lot of stuff on this that doesn't normally come standard, you know, just to make it a bit special and give us something to talk about.
Well, it looks great.
Ironically, you being English, this is an English car, a 1985 911.
No way, bought over here, and it was a bit unloved, and we got it for a good price, and so we thought you'd transform it, took it right back to the start and rebuilt it. Amazing. Well, anyway, we're headed for some lunch, to pick up some lunch very quickly.
Yeah,
it's about that time.
Yeah.
And then apparently I'm going to be driving this beast back. So let's hope we make it there. So I can have a go. Yeah. Lunch will have to wait because we found this awesome place to pose up and take some pictures of the car, which means it's now my time to drive back on an empty stomach, but that's not an issue for me, so in we get. Oh! Okay, this is a cool place to sit first off. To adjust that ever so slightly. Oh, I've got a GoPro back there. And you've got a more traditional seatbelt this side, so I'll go with that for now.
Probably just a couple of little things.
Yes.
Unconventional.
Okay.
You just turn the ignition and press start.
I really wish I wasn't wearing these shoes today. Clutch in or just literally just turn the ignition?
Down, yeah, just in case. I can't
okay.
And then push button start, which is not. That's it. Just.
No,
turn it off and back on again.
Okay. There we go.
The only thing with this is reverse is over and up.
Okay.
And first is also over
and up. Interesting.
So
okay.
You'll feel it.
That's all the way.
And that's first. So you don't go all the way. Probably just Okay,
and then that's okay. There's a bit of a click.
That's the only thing.
Okay.
Tip I can give you. Other than that, you're on your own.
Super heavy clutch.
Super heavy clutch. Super heavy brakes.
Yeah. Okay.
Super heavy steering.
Everything's super heavy. Glad I
get used to it. You can drive up there and do a loop and come back.
Glad I haven't been to the gym for about 4 weeks. Am I in gear? There we go. He's away. You're pretty direct, yeah. It's exciting though. Like, I've long thought if I was to really take that leap and finally get a classic, you know, an air-cooled 911 would be such a good route to go. And if you could get one running well enough to kind of really use it and abuse it on a daily thing, it'd just be so cool. Like, it always feels like you're driving. You know, it's never just like a cruise. Like, you always feel like you're driving.
This car is superb on the track. You'd be surprised what this can keep up with.
Really?
Yeah.
In the right hands.
Yeah.
Not in mine.
Through the bends, I can keep up with a modern Porsche.
Wow.
Obviously on the straight, they just leave it for there.
Sure. Oh, when it gets up and goes. Yeah. That's addictive.
Sounds it.
Yeah, you just want to push at that point. That's the dangerous part.
Yeah, you'll have fun going up the other side of the bridge.